I've decided to do the 30 bags in 30 days, and in the process of breaking the omelettes to make this egg, no, breaking the eggs to make this omelette, sorting out my craft room, I have basically sorted out a bag of rubbish. So, just before the bin men take it, because they will be taking it shortly, you can see the 2 white bins there, white bin bags, they're our kitchen rubbish, and that black bin bag is, day 1 of my 30 bags in 30 days. This is 30 bags in 30 days. This is effectively bag number 2. Calling this day 2 of the declutter bags. These cushions are going to go into a bag. There you go, whole bin bag, day 2. I'm just basically wanting to declutter the conservatory today, and before you look and go, oh, it's not actually that bad. It isn't actually that bad, but there is some stuff that I want to get rid of. So I'm doing this as day 3 of the 30-30 challenge. 30 bags in 30 days, I mean. So, just before we move on, I've got to show you this plant, right? Let me just take it off the tripod. Because this plant, I'm sure, is basically growing legs to walk. Now, it gets watered regularly. But look at it, it's coming out of the pot. Now, I know it needs repotting, obviously, because it wants to come out of this pot. See if I can get it. Can't see the screen, so I can't see what you see. Right? So, can you see it clearly, or is it in shadow? Let's move it over a bit. Move it over here. Let's move it here. Can you see it? Can you see how much it's sticking out the pot? Right? And then if I lift it up, look, it's grown bloody legs. It's literally grown legs. And this all happened in the last week. So, last week it was like that. These 2 have been next to each other. They was bought at the same time. They've been in the same room. They're watered at the same time. Right? And this one stayed in its pot, and this one just went, yeah, I'm getting out of here. So I think it's going to be like, it's an RG2. He's basically going to wake up and strangle us in the night. So I'm going to have to repot that for the weekend. Take off its dead leaves. It's got water, by the way, but there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. If it stayed in the bloody pot, it would be hydrated, but it's lifted itself out. I don't know what to do with him. Stay there like that. Just stay. And then this one, look. So that one's growing so big it's trying to climb out the pot. And this one is just like, don't like it in here. This one's falling apart. I don't get it. I don't get it. They both have the same amount of water and everything. I'll give that a bit more water, I think. Okay, right, so let's get on with the declutter. Oh goodness, I've got no idea what you can see. Right, so the telescope is not going anywhere. And nor any of the... Oh, that's me, just about. See my hair. I'm trying to see on the screen, so I'm... Hey, right there in the shadow. None of the glasses are going anywhere. There's just... It is what it is. But it's what's in these drawers and this cupboard. So let's get you all positioned up and do what's necessary. Right. Well, this is my old Christmas tablecloth and napkins. These are paper ones. Tea towels. So, Cornwall 1999. Oh, dark amid the blaze of noon. So that's a Eclipse tea towel. I don't know why there's a tea towel in here anyway, so whether I keep it or not, it's not staying in here. This is a monkey one, isn't it? People have commented on my monkey. Tale of Two Continents starring Monkey. Put the Kettle on Productions. Best monkey performance. Same, if I'm keeping it or not, it doesn't go in here because this isn't a. God, it's warm here. This I'm definitely not keeping. It's the napkins that go with a set that my mother-in-law gave us. I mean, I don't think this is the best place to keep these paper napkins, but I don't know. I'm going to find them in there for now. And there's a Christmas one. I don't even know whether I'm keeping it. We don't do, well, I say we don't do red anymore. It's only been one Christmas since we haven't done red. Like last Christmas. Before, we've only just had this conservatory for a year. They're not going to stay in there. Right, let's put this back for now. Make sure it's matching things. What is in this one? See more. Right, oh dear. This is, when we used to have the old conservatory, we used to have the old sideboard here against this wall. This was what we used to use it to cover it up, so I don't think I'm going to keep it anymore. It is a tablecloth though. This is a really old tablecloth that I bought from a charity shop. I'll probably give back to a charity shop, that we used to put on the coffee table in the front room when we were serving tea. Will we still do that? I don't know, but it needs washing anyway. It's got a mark on it. Don't know. I thought it was just going to be easy. I thought I was just going to whip through it and go rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Right, where's the other paper one? So there's all Christmas napkins. Aha! Does that work? I'm not sure it's done like that. Right, this. I thought this was going to be so easy. I thought I'd start an easy decluttering place. This is a knife and fork thing where you're supposed to put like really fancy knives and forks. Can you even see this? Probably. And then these are the knives and forks that my mother-in-law gave to us, but she gave us the wrong set. So, well, she didn't. That's the set that she gave us, and when you see the kitchen, you'll see all the rest of them. But there's also that set in there, which was a set that she kept, which we've now got as well anyway, because we cleared out the house recently. But whatever happens, these are not staying in here because we're not keeping them. There's definitely, look, it's 8 dessert forks, 8 dessert fork spoons. God knows what that is. I'm definitely not keeping it because we don't have a fancy silver set of thingies. I'll leave it in there for now, but more napkins. Now this is where things get interesting. These are 4 napkins, brown ones, cream ones. So I've got 8 brown ones, 8 like cafe au lait ones, and 8 cream ones. Now I don't think I'm keeping any of these because this at parties would either sort of dress it up in different colours. I mean, this one, does this go in here? Not really. Does it go with the colours? It's not bad. It's better than the cream, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. Well, I'll get rid of the red one. So at Christmas we used this. These are the matching tablecloths. That's the tablecloth to go with it. Would I use a cream tablecloth in here? Is it a bit granny? It is a bit. I don't think I'm going to use any of it. I mean, the only one I might keep is the cream one. Okay, let's go and match these up with the wall. Let's go and see. Come with. Funnily enough, the brown one is the only one for a round table. Oops. All the others. Ooh, why is that coming out? Does it come off its runner? It's really right, isn't it? that even look nice? Am I going to use it? Probably not. No. Keep that one. Matching whatevers. Keep that one. Matching whatevers. Can you see this one all the way down here? Hopefully. Right, these. Oh dear. Oh dear. This one's deeper than all the others. These are the ones I used at Christmas. Didn't love them, to be fair. And that's the matching tablecloth. So I've got a plain green one, so that means I don't need the flowery green one really. This is where things get complicated. Marble, whatever these things are called, what you put cups on. Don't like them. Didn't buy them for this room anyway. Bought them for the front room. I'm going to put them in the kitchen. So when I declutter the kitchen, you'll see me go through them again. Right, now these mats, we have used these mats ever such a lot. We had them when we lived at the flat before we lived here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of these because they're filthy. This one's a bit difficult because my brother bought me these as a wedding present. So I think I'm going to have to keep them because my brother bought them for me. They was actually on our wedding list. So, and they went with the Conservatory at the time. So there's that. One needs washing. These, these, I hate these. Look, Eternal Bow. Does anyone remember that pattern? They don't match anything that we've got. They don't match the set of knives that the mother-in-law gave us. They don't match the set of lights. I don't even know where we got them from. They're going in the bin. Bin. Place card holders. We have used these. They are quite useful. I had to keep them in. So let's put that Christmas one back in here. I came in here because I had a thing that held napkins that was on the side that you put paper napkins in and wedged open, and it's disappeared. And I wanted to put that wad of napkins. Right, hold on. I wanted to put them napkins in this napkin thing holder that was on there that's disappeared. Right, back to the in here. Right, so let's move everything that I'm getting rid of and put it on the table. Alright, so these are going to be given away, charity shop or sold. This is just for the bin, and I'm going to have a drink of water. And then we're going to do the little cupboard bits. And I've actually got no idea what are in them little cupboard bits. So, oh sugar, there's this stuff on here still, isn't there? Right, so these tablecloths, no, tea towels going in the kitchen. Bear in mind when we get to the kitchen, you'll probably see me get rid of them again. I'll decide. These knives and forks, they're going to have to go with it. They're going. Whatever happens, they're going. So I'm going to put them with a going pile. It's more likely that they're going to sell them as a set with the matching stuff. So 30 bags in 30 days. Have I got to a bag yet? Probably. Put them in the bin. This white one, I don't know, I used to put it on the coffee table. I'm not sure about that yet. It's always handy to have a white one, isn't it? Right, let's see what's in these little side bits and pieces. So funny, right? I watch other people's 30s and they go, oh, it's so difficult, oh, I don't know, oh, I can't decide whether to keep it or not. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, just get rid of it. Because I haven't got an emotional attachment to your stuff. And it's like, but when I'm doing it with my stuff, I'm like, I've got more of an emotional attachment, and I'm like, it's not so easy with your own stuff. Oh my, the giddy aunt. What is all this shit? Oh my goodness. Right, I know what they are. They are the things that go out at Christmas with the Christmas charges. Let's put them there for now. I know what these are too. These are, they came from Singapore. When we were in Singapore, look at that. It's just, what's it called when something runs out of, evaporates? I don't think we're going to keep those, are we really? I don't even know why they're in here. They're in here because I cleared out the drinks cupboard. Oh, they're going to go in the bin. What else is in here? Oh, this is a problem. Because these little things belong to my husband's, my mother-in-law. And they're in here because these ones, the decision couldn't be made to give them away. So that's the Brandenburg Gate, which come from 1950s or whatever. All these little bits on here for now. These were when we first cleared out father-in-law's house. These were on the side. They're the old window locks for the old windows. Actually, they might be the window locks for that window. They are, I think, still the window locks for the window between here and the front room. That's Venice. And I've got no idea what that is. I think my husband wanted to keep it because he said it was sandstone. So all these little trinkets I'm just going to put on the windowsill, going into the front room, which is where they were, because it saves hiding them away. And what's this? United States Senate. What the? This might be something to do with my stepdad. I don't know. It's a book, pencil, thingy opener. Letter opener. Alright, I know what this is. This is the list of Edinburgh Crystal, or part of the list of the Edinburgh Crystal, of the stuff that we've got. So it ships decanter, the square one, that one, we've got the water jar. And then this is a story of Edinburgh Crystal. It doesn't exist anymore. It talks all about the pattern. So let's pop that in there. And that is actually going to stay in there with the crystal. This, I know what this is too. This is, do you remember the poppy thing? The Tower of London poppy? Well, I got one of those poppies. And when it came, the certificate, which is what this is, certificate of authenticity, was stuck to the packaging. So when I undid the packaging, it ripped. So they sent me another one. And the poppy used to live in here. I don't even know where the poppy is anymore. Can you pop that under there for now? I don't know where the poppy is. We might find it. Right, can you see that cupboard, or am I going to have to lower you down? Ooh, should I lower you down? Let's lower you down. Can you see? Probably can see better than me. I can't see anything in this light. Can you see the cupboard? Yeah, good. Now what we've got in here? This is all party stuff. Right. Move you around. Sorry about my legs, I've got shorts on. Right, let's have a look. What's that thing I was just looking for? That you put the napkins in, that you keep on the table, which that's what I thought was in the kitchen. So I'm going to put it back now. Lovely. Glad it was in a sensible place. Oh, right, this is a box for, I've got no idea what you can see. 2 candlesticks, 2 glass candlesticks. I don't even know where they're gone. They're bought, I don't know, they came from somewhere different. They came from Egypt, and they're like blown glass. We have them out at Christmas and they're not in there. Doctor Who napkins. I know there's Doctor Who plates in here as well. Save the Daleks. You will save the Daleks. And then there's another one in there that says smaller on the inside. I bought those for my brother's 50th birthday party. And that's what's left over. Don't know what to do with them at the moment. This cushion, look at it. Why is it even unstuffed? That's just rubbish, isn't it? Can you even see it? This cushion, God, there's a story to this cushion. Whew, right, how long have I had it? So, I've been with my husband now since 2003. No, it was married since 2003. 1997 we got together. So we've been together 19 years, and I had this. The guy who I was with before my husband, my long-term boyfriend, this was his mum's, and she gave it to me. So I've had this over 20 years, and it's crap anyway. It's like, look, I've obviously unstuffed it and taken the stuffing out at some point. Rubbish. Oh, more Dr. Who napkins. Oh, I don't think I'm going to keep these. When we used to have really big parties, Christmas parties, we used to have like loads of sausage rolls and stuff on those, and then we've got those two as well. I always used to have nuts and crap on them. I mean, to be honest, they're quite nice, but they used to go with the old Conservatory. I don't think I'm keeping these ones. One, because the picture's peeling off, and two, because we don't have the kids anymore. Look, well, like my niece and nephew used to be little, and like Father Christmas was big. Nowadays we want, you know, decorate with Father Christmas. I might keep those two though. That seems like fair enough. This was a gift. Oh, more plates. I think there was less plates than there was napkins, wasn't there? 12 plates, yeah. Let's put those back on there. Keeping those, like I said. Right, my friend brought me this. Came from John Lewis. Dishwasher and microwave safe. Look, in a box and everything. I don't see me ever getting it out. I don't get it out. I got it out when she first bought this for me. I think I used to keep nuts in it. It's so dusty, it's unbelievable. Probably still got nut crumbs in it. Do I like it? Not really. It's functional. Would I use it? I don't really have. If I had parties to put nuts out, would I use it? Yeah, I probably would. Right, these are current. These we actually bought recently. I'm going to put them in here where this thing is, because we bought these to match this room and to replace them. Right, these are garden chair. You know when you've got a garden chair outside, but it used to be the patio. God, this is confusing because I don't remember what it's like. So I used to come out of here, go downstairs and be on the patio table. On the patio table I had hard wooden chairs, so we bought these to go on it. And then when my mum used to come round, she used to moan about the chair hurting, so we used to get one of these out and put in here. And then there's 4 more of them. Now we probably are not keeping the old wooden table, because if we do end up using the patio, because we're using the deck at the moment, so I think they are going to go. That's it, cupboard is empty. Huzzah! Right, let's put some bits back just to keep it there for now. So good. Right, let's go and have a look at the other cupboard while we're here before we get to the cupboard. Not sure where we're keeping that. We've had it for so long. But anyway, let's get to this drawer. No idea what's in this drawer. Like I said, you watch other people do it, it looks so easy. You do it yourself and you're like, oh god. Right, there are the tie backs for the voile curtains that we used to have in here when it was the old conservatory. yeah, so these are the tie backs for the voile curtains that we used to have in here when we had full length windows, which we don't have anymore. But I might trim down and use either in here or in another room. So I'm going to have to put these with the voile curtains, which are upstairs in the airing cupboard. So at least they're all together. Right, these are the napkin rings. The problem is we used to do red and gold in here when it was, you know, let's turn you around a little bit. Ooh, there you are. We used to do red and gold in here because it used to have like that red carpet and the sort of wood. So everything I've kept is red and gold, but last Christmas we didn't do red in here because we just had it finished and we used I think we did gold, didn't we? We did gold and teal together. I suppose it hurts to keep napkin rings. It's the only set of napkin rings we have, and you can pretty much get away with gold for anything. Right, oops. Right, little New Zealand kiwi. Again, this was something we bought when me and my husband went to New Zealand. I bought it from my mother-in-law, and then when we cleared out the house, it was one of the ones that we took, along with the Empire State Building, and the Paris thing. So all these little ornaments sort of belong to my husband. The Barbados thing, we bought that in Barbados, again from my mother-in-law. She used to have this little tiny shelf and she used to keep all little knickknacks on it. And these two things, when we were clearing out, she had loads of knickknacks. This is just the ones that we kept. And I said to my husband, we had them all laid out on the table when we cleared out the initial pass, when we cleared out all the real sentimental stuff. And I said to my husband, is there anything you want to keep? He went, no, I don't care, I don't want to keep anything. And I said, well, I'm just going to give you all the way to the charity shop then. And he said, well, that, I remember that from when I was a kid. That's just something that I always remember my mum having. And they are, they're from the 70s. I mean, I think we had one in our house as well. And he said, so I'd like to keep that. And he said, I'd like to keep that. This is some kind of painted nut or polished nut or something. And he said, I remember both these things from when I was a kid. So I said, well, you got if you want to keep them, keep them. So we kept them. Well, he kept them. That's one of my decorative plates, which I bought when we was in Gumbit in Turkey, as it says. I just really love the paintings, and I've got two in the front room as well. They're just, I don't know, sort of modern arty. Now these Chinese plates, I used to have these. Oh, the peacock's nice. Or whatever they are. Oh, there's a peacock. That's definitely a peacock. And then, I don't know if they're supposed to be peacocks or not. And then that's, I don't know, they're nice, but they're not doing anything shoved in this drawer. I just forget about them, don't I? Forget about them, I look at them and I go, oh yeah, they're nice. But I don't, they're not on display. They're well dusty. Look at the dust. Look at the dust in here. I mean, if I decorate, don't like that one with a caravan, to be fair. If I cleaned them, would I display them? I don't know. They're going to have to go with the don't know pile. I think what will happen with the don't know pile is there'll be a collection of ornaments and we'll decide whether we're going to keep the ornaments. Right. So this is weird. They are some paper flowers that God knows where they're from. Probably from when I used to do crafting, but for now they're for the bin. Oh wow. This was bought in, I don't know, Egypt, Turkey, somewhere. Used to live on that plate in the front room. This one came from Turkey. Definitely. This one's like jade, but I don't think it really is jade. This one is cloisonné, which is like enamelled metal, so like little enamelled flowers on it, called cloisonné. This came from Turkey as well. It's them eyes. That's a key ring. It's supposed to be protection. And I remember buying this one because I absolutely loved it, because I love the colours. It's really nice as a handbag charm, really, isn't it? Where are you? Are you slipping down? No, I think you're alright, just I'm holding too high. Nice as a handbag charm. That's me frogs money. I've got a feng shui frog in there. That's 20 lira from Italy, which doesn't exist anymore. What was that? I still can't tell. It's 22,000. And it says Carl 16 Gustav Sauvage for Sauvage Tiden. Krona? Probably. And then that's 50 pence. Oh, but it's a collectible 50 pence. Isle of Man 50 pence. And then that's a heart charm. Right. And then this was what we bought when we was in New Zealand. Me and my husband both like the colour of it. They used to live on the side in there. These are like our little trinket things. They don't live here. Right, they can live in here for now. Oh no, not for now. They all fit nicely anyway. Not causing anyone any harm, are they? I'm going to keep the money in here. Okay, so that's that drawer. The final cupboard. Let's have a look. Ah, I knew we had Christmas crackers in here somewhere. So, oh, Christmas crackers. We have 4 gold and silver a bit. No, silver and whatever Christmas crackers. And we've got 2 fancy Christmas crackers. Keep both boxes. I always remember my mum having Christmas crackers right after Christmas in a cupboard. Oh, there you go. Actually, keep this in your box. 6 will fit in there. I bet these had the best toys in them as well. For now. Plates, that one's rubbish. These are the ones that we bought for my dad's funeral, I think. They're like proper hard ones. They're not plastic plates, they're cardboard plates, but you know what I mean. Chargers. You know, what you put your plates on. Then plastic spoons, knives. We used to use these when we had a party. We haven't had a party forever. Some plastic cups. Ditto the party thing. The cups and saucers that match our plates because we don't really use cups and saucers. So, if I make this one the Christmas one instead of that one, and then that one can be the party one, that would make more sense. Now you don't want to see that sorting out, so I'm going to turn you off for this. Alright, so all the party stuff's in there now, so there's the Doctor Who plates and the plastic plates and whatever, and then there's the cups, and then the Christmas trays that I was keeping, the chargers that go on the table, and the box of Christmas crackers, and there's the candle box, which is just there for now. The little decorations of mother-in-laws that we don't know what to do in here. The Wedgwood, no, the Edinburgh Crystal book that relates to these. And then this one is disposable napkins. This one is the trays that we use now. This one is fabric tablecloths. I'll probably still need to go through, but I won't until before Christmas. Just nice to have bad that needs dusting down there. Look at that. What a minger. And then this is Christmas ones, specific. So, this is what I've got rid of. That's just rubbish. But I think it's a bag. I'd call it a bag, I think. So it's all the cushions. We're going to go to the charity shop. Oh, that's just going to go in the bin. So the cushions for the outside. Packing up a bunch of cushions. Into the charity shop. Get rid of all those. These are going in the bin. Charity shop. Bin. Bin. So it's definitely a bag's worth. So that is day 3 of my 30 bags in 30 days. I thought I would have. I didn't think I'd have this much in the conservatory because there's not much in here. But the rest of the stuff, we've got a couple of ornaments up there. A couple of ornaments on the windowsill. That's work stuff. But it'll do. That's definitely good for day 3 anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye.